Hello everyone, welcome to Unacademy, India's largest e-learning platform. It's my pleasure to inform you about our Summit 2.0. So, Unacademy Summit 2.0 scheduled on 20th Feb and 21st Feb. So, you can attend this summit which will help you throughout your preparation and will motivate you during the phase of civil services examination process. Yes, so it's a 2-day free summit for all aspirants. So use code RBI Live and register yourself right now. So friends, in today's lecture, we'll study about Sundarban Biosphere Reserve. Yes. Welcome to once again on Unacademy, India's largest e-learning platform, where you will get daily live classes, structured courses, unlimited access for live and recorded classes, along with unlimited mock tests. So, mock test is the important part during the preparation to evaluate yourself. Yes, we 100 plus top educators will guide you throughout your preparation. So, download an Academy Learning app today and start your preparation. It's me, Rishikesh Inamdar, having experience more than 8 years in the field of guidance for UPSC aspirants. You can follow me on Unacademy and you can join our Telegram group using this link. Yes, on our platform we have 15,000 plus courses. Yes, so there are a number of queries from aspirants and they are asking me about the modules. So sir, is it possible to start the preparation with modules? So yes, we have 15,000 plus courses including modules for polity, governance and international relations, geography, science and technology, history, Indian economy, environment and ecology, and so on. So just check it out, all these details on our app, and start your preparation for UPSC CSE. Yes friends, so it's all about subscription and discount on this plus and iconic subscription. Yes, so this is the information regarding our plus and iconic subscription. So where you will get 10% discount using referral code RBI Live. Yes, so please use code RBI Live to get 10% discount. Yes friends, now this is the information related to our new batches: 6-month batch, 1-year batch, 2 years, and NCERT batches as well. Yes, this is the information about our subscription combos. So according to your convenience, you can opt these courses on our platform. So we can say this is the freedom for all aspirants. As per their convenience, they can opt these courses like plus iconic courses, and do not forget to use code RBI Live to get 10% discount in the month of February. Yes guys, now we'll start with today's our important topic, that is Sundarban Biosphere Reserve. Yes, so as you know, Sundarban is the largest delta and mangrove forest in the world. Yes, so this is the largest delta and mangrove forest in the world. So formation of delta and all those details, I hope you have studied in the geography section. So Sundarbans is the largest delta and mangrove forest in the world. Yes. So in Indian Sundarbans, which covers 4,200 square kilometers, comprises the Sundarban Tiger Reserve of 2,585 square kilometer, is home about 96 Royal Bengal tigers, is also World Heritage Site and a Ramsar Site. Yes. So this tiger census was conducted in 2020. So the Sundarban Tiger Reserve is home to about 96 Royal Bengal tigers, and this is also Sundarban. Yes, Sundarban Bioreserves covers 4,200 square kilometer area in our country. Yes. So see the location of these Sundarbans on map. Yes. Now see, this is the Sundarban protected areas. Yes. So this is Sundarban's protected area. Yes, guys. See this map thoroughly. Right. So where Kolpechua River, Pasur River, Shibza River. Right. So now we'll study about the rivers connected with this region. So the Indian Sundarbans is bound on the west by river Muriganga, on the west river Muriganga, yes, on the east by rivers Harinbanga and Raimangal and Raimangal, yes. So other major rivers flowing through this ecosystem are Saptamukhi, Thakuran, Matla and Gosaba. Yes, so these are the major rivers flowing through this ecosystem, right? So remember the name. Yes, friends. So it's a Saptamukhi, Thakuran, Matla and Gosaba. Yes, so it is located in delta region of Padma, Meghna and Brahmaputra rivers basin. So you can note down these names of the rivers. So it's located in delta region of Padma, Meghna and Brahmaputra river basins. Yes. Now, Sundarbans is the vast contiguous mangrove forest ecosystem in the coastal region of Bay of Bengal spread across India and Bangladesh. It covers approximately 10,000 square kilometers of area, of which 60% is in Bangladesh and remaining in India. So the Sundarbans mangrove forest covers approximately 10,000 square kilometers area. in which 60% is in Bangladesh and remaining in our country India. Yes. So, in recent studies claim that the Indian Sundarbans is home to 2,626 faunal species and 90% of country's mangrove varieties. Yes, in the recent studies, we observed that our Indian Sundarban is home to 2,626 faunal species and 90% of the country's mangrove varieties. Yes. So, if we are talking about latest research, right now, what is the latest research related with the Sundarbans? So, the scientists have listed 428 birds, some like the masked finfoot, buffy fish owl are recorded only from the Sundarbans. Yes, so the masked finfoot and buffy owl are recorded only from the Sundarbans. So, India has over 1,300 species of birds, and if 428 species of birds are from Sundarbans. In our country, we have 1,300 species of birds and 428, in which 428 species of birds are from Sundarbans. Right. So the area is home to 9 out of 12 species of kingfishers found in the country, as well as rare species such as Goliath heron and spoon-billed sandpiper. Yes. So we can say this is the area is home to 9 species of kingfishers. So there are total 12 species of kingfishers. Out of them, 9 species of kingfishers found in the country, as well as rare species such as Goliath heron and spoon-billed sandpiper found in this area. Yes. Now, it is also home to a large number of rare and globally threatened species such as critically endangered northern river terrapin, that is Batagur baska, the endangered Irrawaddy dolphin, Orcilla brevirostris, and the vulnerable fishing cat, Pionolus Renus, yes, Renus. So, it is home to a large number of rare and globally threatened species such as critically endangered northern river terrapin, the endangered Irrawaddy dolphin, and the vulnerable fishing cat. Right. So, two of the world's 4 horseshoe crab species and 8 of India's 12 species of kingfisher are also found here. Yes. So, two of the world's 4 horseshoe crab species is also found in this region. Now, recent studies claim that the Indian Sundarban is home to 2,626 faunal species and 90% of the country's mangrove varieties. Right. So, this National Park, Sundarban, yes. So, Sundarban National Park is a national park, tiger reserve, and biosphere reserve located in West Bengal, India. Again, it was declared as UNESCO World Heritage in 1987, and the Sundarbans region as a whole was declared a Biosphere Reserve in 1989. So, this Sundarban is the largest delta in the world. Yes, right. So, this site declared a UNESCO World Heritage in 1987. Yes, friends. So, the forest has a large number of sundri trees, and it is said that the forest got its name from these trees. Yes, sundri trees. Now, after that, we'll see the biosphere reserves in India. So, biosphere reserve in we can say short form is BR is an international designation by United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization UNESCO for representative parts of natural and cultural landscapes extending over large areas of terrestrial or coastal marine ecosystem or a combination of both. So, Biosphere Reserve is an international designation by United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization UNESCO. Right. So, this place or region can extending over large areas of terrestrial or coastal marine ecosystems or a combination of both. Yes, so biosphere reserves tries to balance economic and social development and maintenance of associated cultural values along with the preservation of nature. Yes, so it's a biosphere reserve tries to balance economic and social development and maintenance of associated cultural values along with the preservation of nature. So as we know, in the era of global warming, preservation of nature and importance of environment is the we can say these are the important factors, that is the preservation of nature and our environment during this era. Yes. Now, biosphere reserves are areas of terrestrial and coastal marine ecosystem and multipurpose protected areas with flora and fauna are protected. So, in this coastal or marine ecosystem, both flora and fauna are protected. All right. Yes. Now, there are they are science and sustainability support sites promoting research in ecology conservation and environmental preservation. Yes, so the concept of biosphere reserves was launched in 1971 as the part of United Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization UNESCO. Yes, so basically the concept of this biospheres reserve was launched in 1971 under part of UNESCO's Man and Biosphere program. Yes, so this biosphere reserve was launched in 1971 under UNESCO's Man and Biosphere program. Yes, guys. Now we'll see this program and details about MAB. So, it is an intergovernmental scientific program that aims to establish a scientific basis of the improvement of relationship between people and their environments. Yes. So, Man and the Biosphere program MAB is an international correction is an intergovernmental scientific program intergovernmental scientific program that aims to establish a scientific basis for the improvement of relationship between people and their environments. Yes, as we have stated, it was launched in 1971 by UNESCO. Yes, so under this program, UNESCO has established the World Network of Biosphere Reserves, World Network of Biosphere Reserves. Yes, so these reserves are nominated by national governments. Yes, and after that, if selected by UNESCO, then they are included in the World Network of Biosphere Reserves. So, normally throughout the world, those nations or those countries have these biosphere reserves. They are nominated their reserves, and after that, if UNESCO selected those reserves, then they are included in the WNBR, World Network of Biosphere Reserves. So, approximately there are 701 biosphere reserves in 124 countries. According to data, there are approx 701 biosphere reserves in 124 countries. Yes. Now, we'll study aim of biosphere reserve. Now, conservation of genetic resources, species and ecosystem. So, here is the first aim we can say, the conservation of genetic resources, species and ecosystem. Yes, genetic, that is natural resources, species of animals and birds, etc. and ecosystems. Yes. So again, the aim of Biosphere Reserve is scientific research and monitoring and promoting sustainable development in communities of the surrounding region. Yes. So if we are talking about aim of Biosphere Reserve, so conservation of genetic resources, species and ecosystem, scientific research and monitoring, promoting sustainable development in communities of the surrounding region. Yes. So these are the few aim of Biosphere Reserve. Now, yes friends, again, I'm just giving you a reminder for Unacademy Summit 2.0. It's a free 2-day summit. Will boost your preparation for civil services. And in this Summit 2.0, there are notable speakers. Yes, and guests will guide you like Ravi Shankar Prasad, Minister of Communications, Electronics and Information Technology, Law and Justice. Then we have notable speaker Kailash Satyarthi, Nobel Peace Laureate and child rights activists. Then we have Deepak Gupta, former chairman of Union Public Service Commission. Then Jayesh Rajan, secretary for electronics and communication and IT, Telangana government. After that, we have Durga Shakti Nagpal, IAS officer. Yes. Then Dr. Ajit Ranade, chief economist, Aditya Birla Group. Then we have Frank Rosen Pereira. Yes, senior anchor on Rajya Sabha TV. And I hope Maximum aspirants is watching his videos during the preparation. Yes. And next we have Parveen Kaswan, Indian Forest Service Officer. Yes, friends. So, along with these notable and renowned speakers, our top educators will help you to excel your preparation and to form your strategy for civil services examination. So, do not forget to attend Unacademy Summit 2.0, which will motivate you throughout the preparation. And this is the sequel of our previous Summit 1.0. Yes. So, friends, after this, now we'll continue with our topic and now come to the point. So, we are studying Sundarban Biosphere Reserve, in which now we are studying the details regarding Biosphere Reserve. And in reserves, we have studied about the aim of Biosphere Reserves. Now, the functions of Biosphere Reserves. Yes. Now we'll study three functions of the Biosphere Reserves. First is conservation. Yes, friends. Second one, development. Third is logistic. So all these are the functions of biosphere reserve. So in conservation, conservation of biodiversity and ecosystems, association of environment with development, logistic, international network for research and monitoring. Yes, these are the functions of biosphere reserve. Now we'll see in details all these functions. Right. So conservation. Yes. So in conservation, managing biosphere reserves, genetic resources, endemic species, ecosystems, and landscapes. So under this function of conservation, managing biosphere reserves, genetic resources, endemic species, and ecosystem and landscapes. Yes. So it may prevent man-animal conflict. For example, death of tiger Oni who was shot dead when she turned man-eater. Along with the yes. So basically, this conservation may prevent man-animal conflict. Right. So example, death of tiger Oni who was shot dead when she turned man-eater. Yes. Along with the wildlife in conservation, along with the wildlife, culture and customs of tribals are also protected. Yes, so in this conservation, we can say their traditions will promote their traditions and will protect their customs, culture. Yes, so our constitution is also empowered to protect rights of tribals. So in this conservation function, we are protecting wildlife, culture, and customs of tribals. Yes. Next is development. Next function is development. So promoting economic and human growth that is sustainable on a socio cultural and ecological level. So it this development promoting economic and human growth that is sustainable on a socio cultural and ecological level. It seeks to strengthen the three pillars of sustainable development, that is social, economic, and protection of the environment. Yes, so we can say it seeks to strengthen these three pillars of the sustainable development. Yes. Now, after that, next is logistic support. Yes. So, in this function, it promotes research activities, environmental education, training and monitoring in the context of local, national and international conservation and sustainable development. Yes. So this is the part of logistical or logistic support. Yes. Now, after the function of the biosphere reserve, will study structure of biosphere reserve. Yes. So core areas. Yes, friends. So it includes protected areas. This act as reference points on the natural state of the ecosystems represented by the biosphere reserves. Yes, non-destructive research and other low-impact activities such as ecotourism are generally undertaken. Yes, friends. So we can say it is the most protected area of a biosphere reserve, and it may contain endemic plants and animals. Yes. So these are the core areas. So now we are studying structure of biosphere reserve. Yes. Yes, Anjali. So core areas may contain endemic plants and animals. Yes. Next is buffer zone. After the core zone, now core areas, there is buffer zone. So surrounds or is contiguous of the core area. Activities are organized so do not hinder the conservation objective of the core area but rather help to protect it. Yes. In this area, activities are organized so they do not hinder the conservation objectives of the core area but rather help to protect it. It's a buffer zone. Now, it is used for cooperative activities compatible with sound ecological practices. Human activities are less intensive than that in the transition zone. Yes. So, this is the buffer zone. Now, transition zone or area of cooperation. Next is transition zone or area of cooperation. Yes, so it may contain a variety of agricultural activities, settlements, and other uses, and in which local communities, management agencies, scientists, NGOs, and other stakeholders work together to manage and sustainably develop the area's resources. Yes, in this transition zone or area of cooperation, we can say yes. So the term area of cooperation underscores the role of cooperation as the main tool to achieve the objectives of the biosphere reserve. Yes. So the term area of cooperation underscores the role of cooperation as the main tool to achieve the objective of the biosphere reserve. Now, see, yes, guys. So this is the core area. Then this is the buffer zone, and after that, this is the transition area. Yes. Now, this is for the only monitoring purpose. So in this core area, we can do monitoring only. Now, if we are talking about buffer zone, so here education training programs are being conducted. Then research station set up in this area. Tourism and recreation is in this buffer zone, and along with that, human settlements also. So basically, human settlements is also in this buffer zone. And if we are talking about transition area, so the in transition area like research station, tourism and recreation, and human settlements are the based, or we can observe these activities in the transition area. Yes, transition, buffer, and core. So see these diagrams. So we will understand or clear the structure of the biosphere reserve. Yes. Now this is the zoning pattern of a biosphere reserve. This is the core area. Yes, friends. Now after that, this is the buffer zone, and after that, this is the transition area. I'm just revising what we have studied in previous slide. Yes. So this is the yes, this is the transition area. Now in this core area is basically only for monitoring, and we are protecting endangered flora and fauna in this core area. Yes, after that, buffer zone. Yes, where we can see the human settlements along with tourism and recreation, research station or experimental research, education and training will be the or these are the activities conducted in the buffer zone. And if we are talking about transition area, where human settlements, tourism and recreation, research station, and training activities, we can say, conducted in this transition area. Yes, so this is the different pictorial understanding of zoning patterns of a biosphere reserve. Yes, now next, biosphere reserves in India. So there are 18 biosphere reserves in India. Out of these, 11 are part of the world network of biosphere reserves. Yes, as we have learned about world network of biosphere reserves. So first biosphere reserve established in 1986, Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve. Yes. After that, largest biosphere reserve is Gulf of Mannar. And after that, Sundarban. Yes, Sundarban Biosphere Reserve. And smallest biosphere reserve is Panna. Right. So see the map which indicating biosphere reserves in India. Yes. So here is the cold desert in Himachal Pradesh. Then Nanda Devi in Uttarakhand. Then Kanchenjunga in Sikkim. Dihang Dibang in Arunachal Pradesh. Then Dibru Saikwa in Assam. Manas is in Assam. Nokrek is in Meghalaya. Yes, and we are studying, or we have studied today, that is the Sundarban. Is in West Bengal. Then Simlipal in Odisha. Then Achangmar and Amar Amarkant is in divided into the Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. Is placed on this border of the Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. Then Panna Biosphere Reserve is in Madhya Pradesh. Panchmadi is in Madhya Pradesh. Then Run of Kutch in Gujarat. Yes, Nilgiris on the border of Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, and Kerala. Agastya Malai is in which is located on the borders of Kerala and Tamil Nadu. Then Gulf of Mannar is there. Great Nicobar. So these are the biosphere reserves in India. Now, yes, just have a look once again from north to south and west to east. Biosphere reserves in India. Yes, friends. Right now, there are total 11 biosphere reserves of India which have been recognized internationally under MAB program, Man and Biosphere Reserve program. Yes. So these are the Nilgiri, Gulf of Mannar, Sundarban, Nanda Devi, Nokrek, Panchmadi, Simlipal, Achanakmar, Amarkantak, yes, Great Nicobar, Agasthyamala. Alright, so these are the 11 biosphere reserves of India which have been recognized internationally under MFB program. Now, we'll study about mangroves. Yes, so mangroves or tidal forests are type of tropical wetland rainforest ecosystem noted for their salt tolerant vegetation, halophytes. So, it can be thought of as an interface between terrestrial and terrestrial forests and marine ecosystem. So this is the interface between terrestrial forest and marine ecosystem. Yes. Now, mangrove forests occupy 2 lakh square kilometers of area across 30 tropical countries. They are found in tropical and subtropical tidal areas like marine coastlines and estuaries. Yes. So, the mangroves or tidal forests are a type of tropical wetland rainforest ecosystem noted for their salt tolerant vegetation, halophytes, and it can be thought of an thought of as an interface between terrestrial forests and marine ecosystem. Yes, so mangrove forests occupy 2 lakh square kilometers of area across 30 tropical countries, and they are found in tropical and subtropical tidal areas like marine coastlines and estuaries. I hope you have studied this formation of estuaries in the section of geography module. Yes. Next, so in these forests, the plants are capable of surviving in saline conditions with tidal water flows and muddy soil that is deficient in oxygen. Yes. So they have upwards growing roots that enables them to absorb oxygen, something that is scarce in the glutinous muds. Yes. So these are called pneumatophores. Alright, so they have specified salt filtration system that can filter out the excess salt from the waters. So these are the information related with these plants. Now, if we are talking about mangroves, so India has about 4,921 square kilometer of mangrove forests. This is over 3% of the world. Yes, so if we are talking about this is overall or over 3% of the world total, right? So the largest mangrove forest in India is the Sundarbans. Yes, as I have mentioned initially, we have studied. So largest mangrove forest in India is Sundarbans. So this Sundarbans, also known as, or we can say, meaning of Sundarbans is beautiful forest. Right. So this mangrove forest Sundarbans is in Gangetic Delta, and this mangrove stretches across India and Bangladesh. Right. So The second largest mangrove ecosystem is in India. Ecosystem in India is Bhitarkanika, located on the Odisha coast. Yes, Bhitarkanika, located on the Odisha coast. Yes. Now, the Godavari Krishna mangrove forests are located on the east coast of Andhra Pradesh. Yes, Godavari Krishna mangrove forests are located on the east coast of Andhra Pradesh. The Pitchvaram mangroves, Pitchvaram mangroves are in Tamil Nadu, and mangrove forests are also found near Mumbai city on the western coast. Yes, so they are also found, these mangrove forests are also found on the Andaman and Nicobar islands, and for example, on this, on the Andaman and Nicobar, that is the Bartang Island mangroves. Yes, Bartang Island mangroves. Right. So now see the mangroves. Yes, it is mangroves of Gujarat, Ratnagiri mangroves, Goa mangroves, Kaveri deltaic mangroves, Andaman and Nicobar Island mangroves, Krishna Godavari mangroves. Yes, Mahanadi mangroves, Sundarban mangroves. Yes. So just have a look and these places in our map. Yes. Now, according to the India, the State of Forest Report 2017, so India has nearly 3.3 of the world's mangrove vegetation. So according to the one of the forest report published in 2017, so India has nearly 3.3 of the world's mangrove vegetation. Yes. Now we'll study importance of mangroves. So mangrove plants have special roots such as prop roots, pneumatophores, which help to impede water flow and thereby enhance their of deposition enhance the deposition of sediment in areas. So where is the already occurring? So stabilize the coastal shores, provide a breeding ground for fishes. So this is the fishery rich area, we can say. So breeding ground for the fishes. Yes. Right. So mangroves moderate monsoonal tidal floods and reduce inundation of coastal lowlands. Yes. and they prevent coastal soil erosion. Yes. So these mangroves prevent coastal soil erosion. Now, they protect coastal lands from tsunami, hurricanes, and floods. Yes, so these mangroves protect coastal lands from tsunami, hurricanes, and floods. Right. So mangroves enhance the natural recycling of nutrients. Yes. So they'll or mangroves enhance the natural recycling of nutrients. This supports numerous flora and fauna and wildlife. Yes, flora and fauna and wildlife provide a safe and favorable environment for breeding, spawning, and rearing of several fishes. Yes, so it is the favorable for fishery and breeding, spawning, and rearing of several fishes. Yes. So these mangroves supply woods, firewood, medicinal plants, and edible plants to local people. Yes, so the people nearby these areas are dependent on these mangroves for woods, firewood, and medicinal plants, and even edible plants. Right. So they provide numerous employment opportunities to local communities and augment their livelihood. So basically, if we are talking about tourism industry, is based on these forests, and it attracts number of tourists throughout the year. Yes. So now we'll just have a recap what we have studied related with the Sundarban Biosphere Reserve and overall information of the Biosphere Reserve. Yes, friends. Now, yes. So we have started with the information related to the Sundarbans. So this is the largest delta and mangrove forests in the world, and the Indian Sundarbans, which covers 4,200 kilometers square. I'm just repeating. So Indian Sundarbans, which covers 4,200 square kilometers, comprises of Sundarban Tiger Reserve, right? So, which is the home to about 96 Royal Bengal tigers as per the census 2020. Yes. So this is World Heritage Site and a Ramsar site. Yes. Now, see, we have seen the position and place of Sundarbans on the mouths of the Ganga. Yes, Ganges, right. Next, these are the Sundarban protected areas in our country and also in Bangladesh. Next, so if we are talking about the Sundarbans, which is bound on the west by river Muriganga, on the east rivers of Harinbanga and Raimangal. So Harinbanga and Raibangal is on east and river Muriganga on the west. Yes, in this ecosystem, Saptamukhi, Thakuran, Matla and Goasaba, these rivers are flowing. These are the major rivers flowing through this ecosystem, right? And this is located, this biosphere reserve located in delta region of Padma, Meghna and Brahmaputra rivers, or Brahmaputra river basins. Yes. Overall, approximately 10,000 square kilometers area of this biosphere reserve, in which 60% is in Bangladesh and remaining in India. Yes, in this locality, scientists have listed 428 birds like musk, finfoot and bushy fish owl, two of the world's four horseshoe crab species, and 9 of India's 12 species of kingfisher are also found in this region. So it was declared a UNESCO World Heritage in 1987, and the Sundarbans region as a whole was declared Biosphere Reserve in 1989. Just remember friends, Sundarban is the largest delta in the world, and this name Sundarban is consisting of, or where there are a number of Sundri trees. So that's why the name of Sundarbans derived from these Sundri trees. After that, we have studied biosphere reserves in India. So basically, biosphere reserve is an international designation by UNESCO for representing parts of natural and cultural landscape extending over large areas of terrestrial or coastal marine ecosystem, or a combination of both. Yes, so this reserve tries to balance economic and social development. Biosphere reserves are areas of terrestrial and coastal marine ecosystem. In 1971, the concept of this biosphere launched in 1971 under UNESCO's Man and Biosphere program. After that, we studied this MAB program and World Network of Biosphere Reserves. After that, aim of biosphere reserves, conservation of genetic resources, species and ecosystems. Yes, after that, we have studied functions of the biosphere reserves, conservation, development, logistic in details. Yes, after that, we studied structure of biosphere reserve, where we have learned core areas, buffer zone, transition zone or area of cooperation. Yes, along with this pictorial representation, we studied core area, buffer zone and transition area. Yes, zoning pattern of biosphere reserve, the same thing in the different manner or presentation. Yes, so after that we studied biosphere reserves in India. So overall we have 18 biosphere reserves, out of 11 are the part of world network of biosphere reserves. Yes, then we learned about the locations of biosphere reserves in India, and after that we studied about mangroves. Yes, right. So at the end we learned that according to the one of the forest report in 2017, India has nearly 3.3% of the world's mangrove vegetation. Yes, then we learned about importance of mangroves to enhance the deposition of sediments in areas. Yes, so these mangroves prevent coastal soil erosion, supports numerous flora, fauna and wildlife in the region. Yes, so it's all about information related with the Sundarban Biosphere Reserve and biospheres in India. So we'll continue with this type of lectures on our platform Unacademy, and here is the last but not least information about Unacademy Summit 2.0, where you can boost your preparation with iconic speakers and top educators. So register yourself for this summit along with Unacademy Combat. So this Unacademy Combat event scheduled on 28th February 11 a.m. in the morning, or yes, 11 o'clock in the morning on 20th February. So enroll yourself with using code RBI Live. Yes, friends. Now, in this combat, you can win amazing prizes like complimentary Unacademy Plus subscription for the tenure of your choice, and this prize for the rank 1 to 3, and after that 75%, 50% and 25% off on Unacademy Plus subscriptions. So here is the chance to win amazing prizes. So hurry up and enroll yourself for the Unacademy Combat. Yes, so please like, share and subscribe our channel of Unacademy. And for the subscriptions and courses, you can use referral code RBI Live to get 10% discount. And you can join our Telegram group for the regular updates. Yes, so keep studying, keep learning, Thank you. All the best.